Here we go then, opportunity, you would suggest, on paper at least, for Denmark. Do they need it? Yes, they do. They're away nicely. Got to say, Rasmus Jensen's made a lovely start off that inside. Mikkelsen coming up the inside, but Kolodinskis coming through there, lovely. And Lebedev's around the outside. He's in the dirt, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. He's gone down hard, just come back from injury. Ribs injury, he won't like that. He's up and about, he's hurting. He is hurting. He went in there at some pace. He's down on his knees. He got up quickly, but there's no doubt he's feeling the effects of that. It's very grippy out in turns 3 and 4.
Yeah, once you get in it, you've got to be in control. You've got to keep over the bike. If you let the bike run away, then you are in trouble. But we can see from the start, it looked like the Danes had both made the start there initially. But we can see Kolodinskis does a decent job of the first turn, almost turns it inside out, but Lebedev enters the corner in the dirt. It's the fastest way round, just mid-corner. You see the leg goes back. I tell you what, Mikkelsen was lucky that he didn't actually collect the bike on the way past, because the bike made its way across to the inside of the track. But yeah, certainly Lebedev didn't need that. We know he's sore, we know he's had some broken ribs, and he goes into the fence quite hard there.
Yep. He's feeling a little bit sore, and that won't have done him any favours at all. He's excluded. There'll be a rerun with just 3 riders. Massive opportunity for Denmark. Latvia were coming at him. Kolodinskis was doing a great job there, actually. Lebedev's just... I did notice that Schmarzlik got in a bit of trouble there earlier on. It really is quite heavy out there in turn number 4.
Yeah, Huckenbeck too in his last race, didn't he?
That's right, absolutely. So Denmark in 6th place right now on 11 points. 7 here would be really handy, really handy. That would leapfrog them right back into the thick of the action. Denmark, a lot of people fancied them here.
Daniils Kolodinskis
Hasn't gone their way, but as you've rightly said, Chris, everybody's dropping points. So this meeting is still very much wide open.
Yeah, at the moment, Sweden, Australia, Great Britain probably with the upper hand, because after this race, if Denmark manage to maximum points, then they'll be on 18. But of course, on 15, 18, 15, 16, 17, the other 3 have got a race in hand.
So Denmark going with Mikkel Mikkelsen and Rasmus Jensen. Andre Lebedevs is excluded, and Daniils Kolodinskis is in. He's in the yellow helmet colour. So we've got Rasmus Jensen off the inside in blue. Kolodinskis out of gate number 2 in yellow. And Mikkel Mikkelsen will go from gate number 3 in the red helmet colour. In these sort of competitions, in world finals like this, these are opportunities that you've just got to take. You have to. You've just got to take. They haven't had a great start to the night, but all of a sudden, this is a bit of an opportunity for Denmark. They've got to take 7 points if they want to medal, if they want to put pressure on the other big nations.
Yeah, the race with Poland, we saw that Kubera, you know, he had to do almost the opposite. He had to do a damage limitation and take 4 points. Well, this is where they've got to grab this golden opportunity to take 7.
Yeah, Lebedev's a tough man. Tough man. Here we go. Heat number 12. Denmark up against the left. Oh, what a start from Rasmus Jensen. He's fired out of gate number 1. Mikkelsen coming across from gate 3. They're in charge through the first corner, but Mikkelsen's gone very wide there. He's allowed Kolodinskis to come nicely up the inside. Mikkelsen in that deep stuff around the outside. Tell you what, Kolodinskis has nearly got himself to the front. How about this? Rasmus Jensen now being relegated to 2nd place. What a ride from Kolodinskis.
I tell you what, Joseph Svensson will not like that. He will be blasting up the inside. Kolodinskis is having the race of his life in the Speedway of Nations race against Denmark. This is absolutely fabulous stuff. Meanwhile, at the back, Mikkelsen just doesn't look comfortable, doesn't know where to ride, doesn't seem to have the speed.
Kolodinskis out in front, back in this race. What a master stroke from Vladimir Rybnikov, the team manager of Latvia. Rasmus Jensen trying everything he knows back in 2nd place. He's got one last chance now. Round turns 3 and 4. And Kolodinskis, what a ride for Latvia. Denmark have got 5 points for 2nd and 3rd, but they will be desperately disappointed not to have taken advantage there with one representative from Latvia. Kolodinskis makes himself a hero in heat number 12. How about that? Rasmus Jensen and Mikkel Mikkelsen pick up 5 points, 4 points for Latvia with Kolodinskis. Tell you what, that was a smashing moment for that young man.
Yeah, I mean, look, to win that race is remarkable, and if he'd have done it from the start, we kind of could have understood him hanging on, but he did it from the back.
You see the standings then. Germany leading the way after 4 heats on 20. 3 races only for Sweden, but they're 17. They're looking good. Australia 16, 3 heats. Denmark moving on to 16 from 4. And we've got Great Britain on 15 from 3. Poland on 12 and Latvia on 12.
Rasmus Jensen, great start from the inside there. You can see he's having a look over his right shoulder. He would expect in this next corner to see Mikkel Mikkelsen coming around him, but Mikkelsen looks untidy there, cuts to the inside, stops the run of Kolodinskis, then he goes out wider, and I don't really know why, because if he could have just turned the bike a bit harder, pretty sure he would have stayed in front of Kolodinskis, but then he goes around the inside after Raza, and Rasmus Jensen there looking across. I tell you what, he's got so much speed in that bike, and he's going forward on the slick as well.
Working a treat, what a moment for him and their team. Particularly as you think that Andrei Lebedev's had got off the bike in turns 4 in the initial staging. Looks really good there, you know. Don't know too much about him. Rides for Daugavpils, of course, in Latvia. But Andrei Lebedev's delighted with the performance of his teammate. Denmark not going their way. They would have wanted more from that.